Hey, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's just chat for a minute. Honestly, I'm sitting here drinking my water and I was thinking about something that used to completely run my life. And if I'm being real, still sneaks up on me more often than I would like to admit. We are talking about overthinking. And I don't think the occasional what would I get for dinner, but that deep and heavy spiral inducing overthinking that somehow turns a tiny daily decision into whole existential existential crisis. Oh my god, I can't speak. I think a lot of us who care deeply about what we do or who used to fall into that toxic perfectionism trap tend to wear overthinking like some kind of secret armor. We convince ourselves that if we just analyze a situation long enough from every possible angle, we can somehow protect ourselves from making a mistake or feel uncomfortable. We tell ourselves we just being thorough or being responsible or preparing for every worst case scenario so we won't be caught off guard. But look, let's be real for a second because overthinking isn't just preparing you for life. It's usually just fear dressed up as productivity. And there is a really heavy hidden cost of living inside your own head like that all the time. The first cost, and honestly, the one that used to burn me out the fastest, is pure mental exhaustion. Your brain doesn't actually know difference between taking action and real life, and you vividly imagining 50 different terrifying scenarios in your head. So, when you spend an hour mentally replying an email you sent or agonizing over which task on your to do list to start with, your body responds as if you just run marathon. You end up feeling completely drained and exhausted by 3 in the afternoon, even if you haven't actually accomplished much on paper. And then, of course, the guilt kicks in, right? So you think, why am I so tired? I haven't even done anything today, which just feeds right back into the cycle of feeling like you are not doing enough. It's so exhausting, and I'm saying this with so much love because I've been in the exact spot more times than I can count. Another huge cost of overthinking is that if you completely steals your ability to present your actual life. Hear me out. When your mind is constantly 5 steps ahead, trying to control the future, or 3 steps behind, trying to fix the past, you actually miss the actual moment. You are living right now. You miss the cozy feeling in your morning coffee or conversation you are having with someone you care about because half of your brain is running background simulation of everything that could go wrong. Today or tomorrow doesn't matter. It makes life feel like something you have constantly manage and solve rather than something you actually get to experience and enjoy. And Last and maybe the quietest and saddest cost of all is how overthinking paralyzes your intuition and erodes your trust in yourself. When you overthink every little occasion or decision, you are essentially telling yourself that first instinct isn't safe or smart enough to be trusted. You start to need outside validation or hours of research or hours of research or three different pros and cons lists just to decide what to work on next or how to spend a quiet afternoon. Over time, that quiet confidence you used to have just kind of fades away. It's replaced by this constant nervous second guessing. I remember a time when my morning routine alone would send me into complete spiral. I had this rigid, perfect idea of a productive, peaceful morning was supposed to look like, based on all the things I saw online. If I woke up late or felt too tired to do full hour of journaling and meditation, I would spend 20 minutes overthinking how to fix my day before my feet even hit the floor. It was ridiculous, but it felt so real and heavy in that moment. What finally helped me break out of that loop wasn't trying to force myself to be more disciplined or more organized in a rigid way, like I always did. It was actually learning how to practice soft planning and giving my thoughts a low pressure place to go so I wouldn't just bounce around in my head all day. And I realized I didn't need another strict calendar telling me what to do every hour of the day because that just triggered my perfectionism and made me overthink even more. Me especially, I really needed this gentle, flexible space to do a brain dump when my head felt way too full. I designed it to be super low pressure, so if you miss a day or week or even a month, nothing is ruined and there is no guilt attached. It's been really game changer for me just to have this soft spot to land when the overthinking starts take over, like a friendly notebook that doesn't expect you to be perfect. I'm still working on it. It's just for me and I never thought that I will share it with someone else. At the end of the day, gentle productivity isn't about doing everything right or never again, or never having a messy thought again. It's about catching yourself when you start to spiral, taking a soft breath, and choosing to be kind to yourself instead this demanding perfection. If you find yourself stuck in an overthinking loop today, I want to give you permission to just drop the pressure for a minute. Pick the smallest, easiest, most low stake thing you can do right now and just do one thing without over analyzing it. Exactly as me and this video with my drink. Send a simple reply, drink a glass of water, step outside for 2 minutes of fresh air, or just close your eyes and take a slow breath. Trust yourself a little bit more today because you are doing so much better than your overthinking mind is letting you believe. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and taking this quiet moment for yourself. Take it easy, be extra gentle with your heart today, and I will chat with you really soon. Bye!